Well, we want to get right now to our primary election coverage in Texas. And the U.S. Senate primaries in Texas are one of the big races to be watching today. And to get a better understanding of kind of where things stand this morning, we have Andrea Coker with the North Texas Commission joining us. To give folks a little bit of an understanding, the North Texas Commission is a nonpartisan organization that basically advocates for policies that improve the quality of life for North Texas. So, Andrea, let's start with Democrats. It's clear that this is going to be a hot race between both Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett and State Representative James Talarico. Where's the polling stand right now? And you said momentum has a lot to do with this race.
I do. I think momentum has a lot to do with it. This is the first really contested primary for the Democrats on a statewide level we've seen in my lifetime and probably yours. I'm really excited to see what happens. Right now, I've seen polls that have Talarico up about 1.6% from, I believe, Real Clear Politics. Decision Desk has Representative Crockett at 0.5% ahead. The shift lately has been towards Talarico. 10 days ago, you were seeing Crockett up by 8 in polls. And so he's had a big shift with his kind of thing that happened with the Colbert Show. He's gotten a lot of earned media from that. But people started voting 2 weeks ago. Mail-in ballots went out a month ago. Is this momentum too late? Is it enough to kind of pull him ahead of Representative Crockett at the end? We're not going to know until tonight. And
you were saying a runoff is not out of the question.
No, people are forgetting that there's a third candidate in the Democratic race. And with this race so tight between Crockett and Talarico, it would not take that third candidate pulling very much to knock one of them, keep one of them from going to 50%, and we could see a runoff. Okay,
let's talk about the Republican side of that ticket. We now know that Republican incumbent John Cornyn faces challenges from Attorney General Ken Paxton and Congressman Wesley Hunt. How likely is a runoff there?
I think a runoff is 95% likely, with so many candidates spending so much money. And the person right now polling in first place in almost every poll, Attorney General Paxton, has spent the least amount of money. And so it's looking like it will most likely be him and Senator Cornyn in a runoff. So if you were tired of mail, it's not going to stop yet.
So when we talk about this race, I mean, there have been so many fundraising dollars poured into it. If it goes into a runoff, are those numbers just going to keep increasing?
This is already the most expensive Senate primary in the country's history. It will continue to just rack up dollars, both being spent by the candidates and on their behalfs by super PACs.
And why is this race gaining such national attention?
I think it's gaining national attention. The Democrats have been trying to take Texas. They see this as the perfect opportunity. You know, we're looking at polls, not for the primary, but for November, and everybody has their favorite matchup. Do Republicans want to see Crockett or Talarico? Do Democrats want to go against Paxton or Cornyn? And so everybody gets to play the who's against who game. Texas is up for grabs in November, and depending on who's on each side of the ticket, it's going to be an interesting race.
So there's a lot of decisions to be made at the polls today. We'll be breaking down those results tonight and then also tomorrow morning. Again, you're watching CBS News Texas right here on CBS 11 and TXA 21.